Testing, 1, 2, 3, everybody. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, everybody. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oklahoma, Texas, let's get into it. Would I like to continue? Absolutely. I'm curious to see how they did with the split of the Cotton Bowl Stadium and everything else. So broadcast team, Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, David Pollock. We want Fowler and Herbstreit on this one. We want the big game team. Definitely not doing a noon kick. Let's go that 3:30 kick. Let's see how this one looks. Let's go. I am pumped to see this. The presentation of this one, a lot of people have been talking about it. To finally see it, though, it's pretty exciting.
Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football,
I'm at a loss of words right now. This is...
Get to the action on the field.
It looks terrific. It looks... I don't even know. I mean, this is so much better than NCAA 14 was. Yeah, graphics are similar to Madden. It's definitely not a reskin, though. As somebody who's a super nerd, the movement isn't the same, anything like that. It's a completely different game, and it looks awesome. I'm wondering how the stadium control will work, though. Oh. I'm not sure who else caught that, but the graphic had Texas winning the last meeting 34-30. I'm sure Oklahoma fans are going to take that very well on Twitter and everything tonight once that gets out.
This is one of the best settings there is in college football.
Remember the last time they played, Texas squeaked out a close one. That was a painful one for the Sooner Nation.
Oh.
To me, Texas and OU is one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth. And remember when Bob Stoops first got to Oklahoma, he seemed to have the upper hand.
Couple mess-ups right there. Obviously, once again, doubling down on Texas winning the last matchup, and then also the Texas and OU comment. Most Sooner fans obviously are expecting to hear OU and Texas with that one. The graphics and visuals are incredible, though. And despite those minor mistakes, obviously they'll fix those. But it looks great. I mean, it looks great. I love the stats. They definitely did their research. And there's a big stop for OU early. Billy Bowman, one of the best safeties in the game right there. I love the logo on center field.
The Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better.
I mentioned it on that last video at the OU Insider Extra YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the hurry up. It does. Oh, big fumble. Ouch. Oh, he was definitely not down either, was he? That's what I'm talking about right there. The players just always sprinting to the line. I'm sure EA will try to patch that one ASAP as well.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I've also been told this game is heavily offensive rather than defensive. So to see Texas go 3 and out on the first drive and to see Oklahoma fumble on the next. Kind of surprising. I expected this game of any to be pretty high scoring. Obviously, we're used to that as Oklahoma and Texas fans. They all know, right? A lot of high scoring, up-tempo offense, former Big 12 ball. But, wow, almost a pick there. That should have been a pick. Billy Bowman doesn't drop that one very often. But to see a lot of defense early, that's kind of crazy.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
A commentary team directly supposed to be talking about just this game, though. That's pretty cool. A lot of just little key features like that, talking about the Red River rivalry, the history of it, Bob Stoops, Vince Young, etc. That's a pretty cool touch.
The first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Punting.
And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Let me know in the comments, good or bad idea to punt there. And they didn't even pin him, so about a 25-yard punt altogether. And there's that hurry up again.
Offense is back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble.
Oh.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Curious if that's the last play of the quarter.
Check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. One time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop.
Gavin Salchuk, want to bring him up right now because he obviously just touched the ball there. He's going to be one of, if not the best running backs in this game. With that 98 speed, he's going to be deadly. People are going to be abusing him online. He's going to be used a lot.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating.
That's kind of nasty. I believe that was just 11 yards of total offense between the two teams. Not really expecting it. Does not look like it's going to be much better here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Salchuk. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling. And
Okay, so in that view, you can definitely see the striped stadium. That looks cool. The burnt orange to the crimson. That looks very good. Uh-oh. Looks like OU's going to be keeping the ball there.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach.
So Oklahoma with the fumble, and then Texas with the roughing the kicker. Each team is kind of gifting the other here.
And they'll give it to the back.
And there's that 98 speed I was just talking about.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through.
That's a huge swing in events, though.
What a pickup there on
Just the
first down.
momentum swing from that one. I mean, having the ball around the 50 to now Oklahoma 2 plays later is at your 44.
Looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Here comes that 2-minute warning.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute.
That will take some getting used to. That's going to be weird for a long time in college sports. The 2-minute warning, obviously implemented this season. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm a fan of it yet. Once again, let me know in the comments if you like that, please.
It's a draw play. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
And I'm guessing because this is technically a neutral site right now, there's no home field advantage, if you will. Obviously, EA went heavy on that, copying what teams do, theme songs, everything else. Doesn't seem like there's going to be as much of that in the Red River rivalry, just because obviously playing at the Cotton Bowl.
Looking for the wideout.
Oh, and a pick.
Throw it is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take it
Ouch.
over to 28.
2 drives, 2 turnovers for Jackson Arnold so far. EA has not been overly friendly to him.
And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it.
There's that replay.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I want to go back to my point earlier. I was talking about how I was told this was a very offensive game. Defense, it's really tough to get stops. Obviously, that's a little bit different when it's the CPU playing the CPU. I mean, I think this is the fourth drive now, and there has not been, well, obviously, there has not been a single point on the board. I won't be shocked if this game goes into half at 3-0 or even still 0-0.
Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down.
Deep shot here. Oh, and there is the streaks I was talking about, or I was told about that, excuse me. Streaks in this game, big. Deep post, also big. Seeing it firsthand. Texas with the speedy wideouts. OU just no chance of stopping that one. Matthew Golden, big play.
One of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
Woody Washington just got absolutely torched on that one. And Texas strikes first.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Superstar Arch Manning holding the kick. Obviously, that one's kind of interesting. Twitter has reacted awesome to that. Arch getting obviously the 87 overall. After originally saying he doesn't want to be in the game, then changes his mind, announces it through a commercial that he's going to be in it. And then he gets that 87.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touch.
And if you're wondering exactly what overalls every OU player has, be sure to go check it out. OUinsider.com. Parker's doing, he's already put everything up. That man's on the ball. Every single player, it's all on there.
Making it tougher for this defense.
Now we run a draw play. When they try the middle, but
Curious if Texas calls a timeout here. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, excuse me.
By this defense staying in their run fit, stay holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Obviously, with how defensive this game has been, though, so far, probably not in a rush. Don't want to make a stupid turnover. Uh-oh. Okay, now here comes an OU time. Yep, there we go.
this call to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 seconds till half, obviously.
Downfield. It's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open name downfield, and it's caught.
Huge play right there for Nick Anderson. The game winner last season. Big play right there. Oklahoma was in Texas's territory last drive, though, as well, and it was the crazy pick. Let's see if they can put some points on the board before half.
They'll set up to throw.
And that is not how you want to start.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. See if the offense can overcome that sack.
No more timeouts for OU. 31 seconds.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Uh-oh.
Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Potentially.
Let's see the runoff OU's going to get. Obviously, they're going to go no huddle here, but what will the runoff be?
Nice job here on this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the offense takes the field in the
11 seconds, 10 seconds. They're going to get it off. They'll get it off about 4 seconds, I bet. 4 seconds on the dot. There you go.
Here before the break.
Obviously expecting Oklahoma to kick this one. Just get some points up before half. After saying I thought it'd be 0-0 at half, each team's going to put up some points. That's a little bit different than I thought. The offense definitely on both sides got better towards the end of that second quarter. Curious to see if it's going to be a much more up-tempo game in the second half.
Straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect.
And before anybody asks, obviously you saw me in the intro. I'm wearing an orange jersey. It's a Tennessee jersey. Today's a great day. College football is back. I had to bring out the Peyton Manning Tennessee jersey. Big Manning guy. curious if we're going to get the OU at the kickoff here.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum.
And we did.
Halftime break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team
Absolutely nothing.
as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry.
After 11 yards in the first quarter, obviously a little bit different in that second quarter, and pretty much the end of the second too.
Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Longmorns will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Big play. Okay, so it seems like offenses will be
First down, stopped at the 27.
definitely keeping their momentum from the end of that second quarter.
Find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
OU taking up a lot of clock here in the third quarter, already down to a minute 24.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around.
Curious to see if Texas will even see the ball in the third quarter. It does not look like it.
This guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Expecting a shot downfield here from OU. At this point, you have really nothing to lose at the 41.
Third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
And he has him. Nick Anderson, another big pickup. Needed a big play once again. Who do they go to? The guy who won the game last year, Nick Anderson.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line.
We're going to see another snap in the third quarter from OU.
Before the quarter expires.
Looks like we will.
First down pass attempt.
Oh,
Complete. They could not hook up on the
that was close. That was dangerous.
of the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on.
And here we go, final quarter.
Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Oklahoma definitely needs 7 now. I mean, you don't have time really.
And this one is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
just continue to see this defense
Fully expect OU to go for it here, so wouldn't be shocked if there's a run call.
awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw.
Big, and guess who? Once again, Nick Anderson. Oklahoma needing a big play. Who do they go to? Number 4. Have not seen a lot of Deion Burks in this game. I think he had one big play earlier, if I'm not mistaken, in the first quarter, but not much from he or Anthony.
Throwing together throughout those summer months, and man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Can Oklahoma pull off another miracle?
The short completion of the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by
That 2-minute warning, that's going to take, I said it earlier, said it in the last game as well, that's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to.
The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
back to throw again. Let's it go quickly.
Oh, that should have been picked.
That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Not sure what the celebrations were there.
Really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback.
He's just talking about Deion Burks, obviously. Not sure if that would have been the time I would have thrown to him, though. Huge 3rd and 6.
See if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down.
And he hits him.
They make the stop.
Wow.
Solid game that time.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Just like every big Red River rivalry,
So,
going down to the wire. No surprise here. After how Oklahoma won last year, winning in a similar fashion would be kind of crazy, though, in the very first game of CFB 25.
bring him down.
Gavin Salchuk, if you missed it, 5.2 yards per carry, 52 yards on the day. You have to wonder, when will Texas start using timeouts here? Obviously, Oklahoma needs 7, but
Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
screenplay, Salchuk, he has it,
Screen pass complete to the running back.
and he went out of bounds.
Steps out,
Ouch.
short of the goal line.
I feel like he might have been able to cut inside there. Need to see a different angle. There's no way in how Madden works when you can hit one of those jukes at full sprint going to the side. Typically get a pretty friendly animation there.
This screen was coming and then rallying to the ball.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. And it's incomplete.
Oh my.
Right near the goal line.
Oh, he just misses.
4th and 1 from the 2. Minute 9 left.
4th and short. Got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
He's not going to get it. Oklahoma stopped just short.
Huge play here by the defense.
They do have 3 timeouts, though.
Get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody
Taking you back to that play before that screen play.
trying to make a play.
Cutting inside or just dropping your shoulder. They needed a yard. Salchuk ran out of bounds.
Offense gets back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all
Here we go, though.
timeouts
Texas
remaining.
has not been able to move a lot other than that final drive in the second quarter.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve.
Plus, I mean, if OU gets them to 3 and out,
for their offense.
you would expect OU's going to have the ball probably about 50 seconds left
Just won the battle up front.
at the Texas 40, 45, depending on the punt return.
Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Another handoff as expected, and absolutely blowing up. That's not going to help.
The line, it's a loss of 2. Now it's the defense that calls
That's not going to help the Texas punting unit.
preserve as much
3rd and 10. Have to expect another run here. There's no way you're throwing.
going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Almost got pushed forward, ending up making the tackle.
Trying to preserve as much
And here we go. Down to the wire again, 52 seconds.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
What a debut to CFB 25. What a debut. First game of this series, first game on OU Insider Extra. And we have a classic.
Got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the cover
43-yard line, 43 seconds. Jackson Arnold. Here we go.
Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play two passes.
Yeah, taking a sack there, that would have almost ended this one.
First down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Oklahoma obviously doesn't need to get it all in one play.
Quick throw.
That's probably the worst thing they could have done, though.
Swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Can't spike either. Obviously, 3rd and 7, and you only get 3 yards there.
Primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The offense spikes
They are
the
gonna
ball here,
spike.
looking to preserve as much
3-yard gain that takes 12 seconds. Interesting. Everything I said before obviously goes out the window. Kind of have to go for it here. Either sideline or end zone.
First down. Looking for his back. Sure hands. It's
He got it.
They got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Not a big fan of a little curl route right there, though, but I guess Texas was blitzing. Curious to see. Oh, this game's over. This game is over. Texas wins. The golden hat. The presentation. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching this. We're going to have a lot more videos. Going to have a lot more interesting games. I'm going to have another one coming out on Wednesday, as well as a series starting on Thursday. I hope you all enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe OUinsider.com for the best Oklahoma Sooners football news, whether it's recruiting, football, softball, basketball, baseball. We have you covered. The team's live at SEC Media Days right now. Be sure to go check everything out on the OU Insider YouTube. And if you want more college football content, OU Insider Extra, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Peace out, everybody.